Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanios here. Welcome to episode, I guess it's going to be number 3 of this NHL 24 Draft to Glory franchise mode here with the Newfoundland Growlers. This is live stream number 2, and we're going to be going into episodes 3 and 4 of the edited version. So let's get into it. So, last episode we lucked out, won the franchise player, Oleg Vasiliev, in the draft and the redraft lottery, and it was kind of just a crazy sequence of events. You guys can go back and watch it. I'll have the last video and last 2 videos linked below in the description of this video once it's actually published and released. But Oleg Vasiliev, of course, 82 rated, going to be probably the face of the franchise in the future. We're going to call him the Black Belarusian because he's a black guy and nobody was ready for it, really. Interesting take there, Philip, as far as we're talking about draft lotteries right now in the chat for all of you guys that are watching on YouTube. On the edited version, you can see the chat just up above right here. And we're chatting about the draft lottery because it's going to be tonight as far as when this live stream is taking place. So yeah, lots of draft lottery speculation. Interesting from Philippe there saying that Arizona would still be in the league if they'd won the McDavid lottery. You're probably right on that. I wouldn't bet against that. Okay, so as far as getting into the scouting and calendar simulation and everything, we really just have to hit our scouting dates. So again, for those of you who haven't watched my my scouting tutorial on how things work, we're just going to go through, hit every date, try to get as many players scouted as physically possible, and then once that occurs, or once that's been done, we're going to have a much better chance of landing some really good players. Nice comment there, Peaceful. Okay, so we simulate up to October 1st, and we're still in preseason, but it looks like Jonathan Marchessault is just going off. He's an absolute animal. But yeah, we're going to be jumping into this Assigned Scouts tab a lot. You guys are going to see me do just a whole bunch of spammy scouting because that's really just how this method works. So we do, for those of you who don't know, we start off by doing playstyle. We scout that for whatever, like 10, 12 days. Then we do strengths and weaknesses. Then we do skills assessment. And then we skip over character assessment because that doesn't really matter. And we just do 2 potential comparisons at the end of the year. But right now we're doing all the strengths and weaknesses. And we're going to go all the way up to November, probably November 10th, November 11th, somewhere in there. So it looks like we get up to pick number 168 in Russia. So that's actually pretty solid as far as how many players we got scouted initially. And then we will just continue spamming through. And you guys will get to see the masterclass of scouting take place over time here. So yeah, we're aiming for the 11th. Okay, so yeah, as we get into this simulation, I'm gonna start putting up a few different kind of like votes in the chat because we can actually do that with the live chat here. I can go, where is it? Engage with audience. Yeah, okay. So you guys can probably see my mouse kind of just popping in and out, like, yeah, right in here. Just below it, I actually have an engage with your audience tab, so we'll use that in a little bit. But once we get rolling with that, that's gonna definitely help. We did not win our regular season home opener. Oh, I also totally just forgot to. Oh, we actually won a game. We beat the Anaheim Ducks, so maybe that says something about Anaheim. But let's actually go in. I didn't actually show you guys our team ratings here for this season. Oh, we gotta do AHL first, otherwise it skips over it. But yeah, here we go. So for our regular season ratings this year on the team, we have got on the Halifax Huskies 60 offense, absolutely terrible, which is hilarious. 60 offense, 51 defense, and 64 goaltending. So that is going to be very likely the worst team in the AHL this year. Although Dylan Coughlin has something else to say about it, or Dylan Collin, however you say his name. I say Coughlin, but it should be Collin because it's, yeah. All right, and then, oh, look at Marchessault looking pretty good. Oh, yeah, and here's the jerseys too, guys. I haven't showed you these yet, but they're looking pretty good. I did actually directly model them off of the Newfoundland Growlers jerseys that exist currently, so there's like no shoulder patch kind of thing, or like there's no different color on the shoulder. The collar has got different colors. Like it's exactly how I wanted it to be. But yeah, we're looking at 86 offense, 89 defense, and 84 goaltending. So that's actually pretty solid. That's probably the best first team I've had in a draft to glory here. Like I can't remember the last time that all of our team ratings were over like 82. So yeah, pretty solid there as far as what we're looking at. But all right. Yeah, the NHL 22 jerseys were not exact replicas. These ones are a lot better. Like that's absolutely what I was going for, was just exactly replicated or as close as you possibly can. And I think I did a pretty good job there. So yeah, people not seeing this live are missing out on the conversation. Absolutely. I mean, yes and no, because like again, we got the chat right up here now, so now they can at least see it. They obviously can't participate in it, but yeah, let's continue on here, because really our team's gotten off to a pretty acceptable start in my opinion. But we'll see how the first month goes, and as long as we continue to lose, I got no problems at all. So we're not going to look at the draft class yet. We'll look at the draft class a little bit closer to once we've actually done a round of potential comparison scouting. And all right, we're 3-6-1, and then we win 2 games and go 5-6-1, and all of a sudden the Growlers have got 11 points and are only a point out of a playoff spot. To be fair, with 2 games behind, but oh boy, okay. Shoot, I did not want our team to win that much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we lose Igor Zamula to an injury, but then we continue to lose games, which is good. We lose Blake Lizotte to an injury. And Ilya Lavushkin. Ooh, okay. We beat the... Oh, wow, okay. We beat the Islanders, and... What is with our team, like, winning 2 games right at the end? Like, we're somehow ahead of the Canadiens and Red Wings currently, which is hilarious, as well as... Oh, my God, LA. You guys can't see it because it's behind my chat right now. The LA Kings have started off the season 2-14. They haven't won any overtime games. They have 4 points. And then the next closest teams to them are the Penguins with 11 points and the Red Wings with 11 points. Holy LA. Oh, I'm feeling for them right now. That is where I wanted to be. True. Yeah. People that watch it live don't get to vote on the polls, and that's, that's their loss for missing out on the live stream. But, that's how it goes. I know we're live streaming right in the middle of the day, so that's makes it a little bit more difficult for some people to watch, but we've got another Nigel feature. He's back in now, and he's gonna go hide in his box that's just sitting right over here. So Nigel, what's going on? You gonna come here? No? Come on. If I let him, he'll jump right up on my chair and sit like right beside me here. So come here. Come on. He's being a cat right now. So, all right. After that first round of scouting, I don't think it's really going to change too many draft positions or anything like that. By the looks of it, we're going to be in that top 3 to 6 kind of category, which is good because it means we're going to be getting an elite player regardless. But as we get a little further into the draft, there aren't really a ton of other elite, like super elite guys. The second round is going to be good for us just based on the fact that there's going to be pretty decent top 6 kind of guys that could make our team eventually. And that's going to be a huge bonus for how our prospect pool development goes, because that's what the process is today, is us kind of building a strong first real draft, not just the redraft. So with that in mind, let's check the player morale quickly, see how we're looking. And all right, everybody's neutral right now, so that's not bad. Oh, and here we go. We've got, you can see his tail there now. We've got a Mr. Nigel on the stream. There he is. Say hello to the camera, Nigel. Nope, you're gonna squirm? Okay. He needs his cuddles right now. Maybe taking a D this year would be a better option. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Peaceful. That is Mr. Nigel. We call him Nigel. You can kind of see him there. grab him like this and go, hello, guys. Hello. You can hear him. You might be able to hear him purring. Yeah, he's pretty happy right now. So, but yeah, I don't disagree with the defense as far as getting a good top 2 defender, so an elite guy of some kind, whether it be Silayev. You know what I'm realizing is Anton Silayev and Oleg Vasilyev are very similar names, so that's going to be tricky to pronounce. Ooh, Tukio's and interesting. Okay, he's a defensive defenseman versus we have other offensive defensemen. There goes Nigel. He's going to just cuddle right up on his chair. He's got a chair that's got a nice soft blanket on it, and he'll just cuddle right up and sit through live streams with me. It's pretty sweet, but I do agree as far as getting a defenseman's probably the right move, whether it be Zeev Buium or Anton Silayev, who could play both wings, or Artyom Levshunov. Levshunov, we know from the Chicago series, has the potential to grow into a high elite or borderline franchise defenseman. So that is something we will keep an eye on too, because again, it's very likely we're not going to win the lottery this year. And again, we are going to play... Okay, so the other rule... Yeah, exactly. Unless I get number 1 again. The other rule we're going to play by too, guys, is we are going to... NHL doesn't implement it, like the video game, doesn't implement the real NHL rules as far as if you win 2 first overall picks, or if you win 2 lotteries within 5 years, I believe. Or you can only win 2 lotteries within 5 years. So the other 3 years you have to be losing. And then if you from that second win, if you win, or you cannot win another lottery for a 5-year span. So like if we win back-to-back first overall picks, it means we wouldn't by NHL rules be allowed to win another lottery until 2029. Technically that's the rule. So we can play by that. I mean, our team's going to be bad for a while still, so maybe we don't play by that either. Like, I wouldn't mind ending up with, like, 5 top 3 picks on our team. Like, that would be nice. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Should we play by the, like, actual NHL rules, or should we be looking to do something else as far as how we're going to utilize this? So, I am just looking over here at the scroll wheel on this. Okay, you know what? That looks fine. I'm just making sure everything looks good. So, now that we're at this point, Hockey Visual saying, no, don't do that, and Peaceful saying, you got to take advantage of that. Okay, yeah, all right, we will. I'm totally fine with doing that, because otherwise, what's the point of Draft to Glory, right? Is if you're just losing lotteries 5 out of every 7 years, right? Like, it's... that would be pretty harsh. So, all right, let's go back to Assign Scouts here, get rolling again. And I'm finding it funny here. Okay, Mark, glad you're learning a lot from the channel. I'm going to keep uploading. That's exactly what we're doing here. And then Peaceful saying, Mark, thanks for your team's services and beating Vegas. That's really funny, actually. So, Mark saying, not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. Yeah, that was a nail-biting series for sure. Like, it was really close, but I'm glad the Vegas Golden Cheaters are out. Sorry to anybody who is actually a Vegas fan in the chat. I don't know if there's too many of them here, but yeah, we're rolling with. We hit 16 viewers at one point, so that's pretty solid. Awesome comment there, Hockey Visuals. I'm glad that my videos inspired you. That's one of the reasons why I make these videos, is to really get people into it. And I mean, I've always loved team building and growing your players and doing these like Draft to Glories, Road to Glories, whatever you want to call them. I've always found a lot of enjoyment in building a long-term system like that, and that's, you know, exactly what we're doing here. Lubushkin's back. Okay. We've got Trevor Van Riemsdyk playing third line center. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. That helps a lot. Yeah, okay, yeah. Awesome, Scott. I'm glad I could answer your question there, because, yeah, the line chemistry is a bit of a tricky thing. I don't know if my tutorial did the best job explaining it. like how I format my videos. Awesome, Braden. I'm glad that's working for you as well. Because yeah, the video format is always a tough thing when it comes to how you're actually going to edit things. What is going on here? How are we 9-8? Hold on a second. We're winning games here. Something's going not wrong, but like something's going more right than I expected it to. What are okay, there we go. We're 10-12 now. Okay, so we were right here after these two games. We were 4 games in a row on a win streak, and then we lost to 1-1, lost to, oh god, this team is going to stress me out as far as how well we're actually going to finish as far as down in the lottery, and we're winning more games. Oh my goodness. Tutorial video is definitely helpful, especially, yeah, the scouting one I put a lot of work into. That was probably over an hour of unedited footage that I had to go through and like piece by piece edit it together and make sure it all worked and fit. We're getting into January now. We're starting to get all the player styles and stuff. I don't think we're going to have any... Oh, okay, I guess we get a few players' potentials in here. They're from the last draft mainly, so those guys aren't going to be particularly good. Looks like Cayden Lindstrom's jumped back up now, so that's an interesting movement there. Silayev at 4 is going to be a potential draft steal because he could get really good, but then again, probably wouldn't hurt to take Levshunov as well. We're gonna pull up a vote here pretty soon, just as far as who should we be going for, what kind of, how are we winning so many games? We were on a 5-game winning streak there. Like, we are sitting right in the middle of our division right now. Oh my god. I don't know if I could... I mean, I could do a world franchise mode. We'd have to relocate everything and everybody there, Arvid. I'm glad you're in. I remember interacting with you a ton in previous NHL games videos, so glad to see you're in here. Oh man, Oleg Vasiliev's having a pretty solid rookie year here, 31 points in 38 games. But the whole team is just playing like surprisingly well here off the start. So I mean, this is probably the draft year where we actually deal with this and end up not landing as high a pick. But yeah, we're 18-2. 38 points. We are nowhere near the bottom of the league. We're actually sitting almost middle. So, and that's a really interesting concept there, Arvid. I haven't even really thought about doing anything like that, but that's something we could explore in the future. Where's the standings? Here we go. This record is unfortunate for a high pick. I agree. It is a very decent record considering all things considered. The Buffalo Sabres are on top of the league. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where are we sitting? 21st? Yeah, we have no chance of winning the number 1 pick at that position. You can only move 10 spots. So the best we would win would be the 3rd overall pick. Yeah, we're gonna need to lose some more games. So maybe I like... Holy, Jonathan Marchessault has got 52 points in 38 games. Somebody want to do... I'm going to do the math on that, actually. Like, that is... Hold on a second. 52 divided by 30. He's on a 1.36 points per game pace. Holy moly. San Jose's in the playoffs. That's crazy. Yes, that is crazy. Completely unrealistic. Oh my god, Jonathan Marchessault is leading the league in points right now. Are you serious? Oh my god. He's not even playing with Vasiliev either. That's the thing, is I'm like, okay, if he was playing with Vasiliev, I'd be like, okay, whatever, cool. But I think we're going to have to rename him Jonathan Marchessault here, because he is just... this is ridiculous. How? Like, he's leading the league in goals. He's nowhere near on assists, but he's leading the league in goals and points. And he's a plus 12 on a mid-team. Where's McDavid? That is a great question. I have no clue. God. Oh, Jonathan Marchessault. We probably shouldn't have drafted him now that I'm looking at it, because this is... I've seen enough give him the captaincy. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. We're going to do that right now. I think we've got him on a 4-year deal right now, I'm pretty sure. Slap that C on him right now. Yeah. What's his contract? He's got a decent contract. Not only that, but his 1.36 points per game is on pace for 112 points this year. And we've got him on under an $8 million contract as well. That is... I don't understand this game. I apologize, guys, because we should be in a much more losing spot. He deserves $13 million for real. Yes, I agree. He's the best player in the league right now. My God. Okay, so we're gonna sim up to the midpoint of January, do more scouting, and hopefully lose some games here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, we lost Casey to Smith. Maybe this is the turning point for our team. Kevin Lankinen, get up here. What is happening? Vasilyev's doing okay. He's got 32 points in 48 games or something like that. Or what are we at? We're not quite at that. Oh, God, do we have another? Oh, we got a 57 rated goalie. It's always funny to see how the game just kind of generates in random goalies. But yeah, that team in the system is going to be horrendous. So... have we lost some games? There we go. We finally lost 2 in a row. Whoa. Yeah. Come on, boys. Keep losing. Oh, my. This is the annoying part is when... Did I check goalie numbers? I don't want to check goalie numbers. I'm scared to check goalie numbers because I know they're going to be horrendous. Yeah. Nobody's good. Like really nobody out of our goalies is good. Marchessault took offense to Peaceful's comment. Oh, are you saying goalie numbers is the reason why Marchessault's scoring? So it might be. It might. He's shooting 17.6%. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, whatever works for you. We're going to have to switch up our system here in the next season or two to make sure that Vasilyev ends up on the top line, because right now our chemistry does not complement him at all, and that's going to be a problem. So yeah, we'll have to switch up the coach at some point here, but that's going to be a little bit further down the road. Okay, let's keep going here. Come on. We need losses, not wins. Losses, not even overtime losses. Come on, just lose the game flat out. Let's just check our team standings currently. We're 20 and 25. Lindstrom and a made-up franchise guy. Yeah, that would probably work, but 2 power forwards is interesting as far as how that works. Okay, we're 24th now, so we're getting into that top 10 range now. Again, we have games in hand on the teams below us here. Or quite a few of the teams below us, so they might end up moving up a little bit. We'll see if we fall. I think we will. And then as far as the scoring goes at this point, Vasilyev's struggling a little bit. I get the feeling it's just his line mates more than anything, but for the entire league, Marchessault's still on top by 3 points with 2 games more played. And Vasilyev's actually behind Zach Benson for scoring, so that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. And then where is Connor Bedard? Did he get injured? Is Connor Bedard not listed as a rookie in here? What's going on? Oh, no. The Blackhawks sent him back to junior. No chance. Oh, my God. Yeah, I definitely need a top 10 pick. I agree with you, Peaceful. Franchise guys just like Oleg. Yeah, so we could build out a very similar line there, Ben. That's interesting. Yeah, we need a top 10 pick this year. I cannot believe... Chicago, you're so stupid. Like, Connor Bedard's probably got like 150 points already in junior if he was playing this year. Like, why do they have Stamkos and Kane? Like, what's going on here, Chicago? What are you doing? And not only that, you signed him to 1-year deals. Like, bro, oh my God, what are we doing? Oh, he's only got 40 points in 30 games. Okay. Bedard back to Regina, and he's the best player to ever exist in the WHL as far as overall rating goes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 89 overall. What are you doing, Chicago? He's already the second best player on your team along with Patty Kane. Dude, this game is just, oh my god. Yet, where are the Blackhawks? Okay, can you imagine if this team, oh my god, can you imagine if this team had Connor Bedard on it right now too? I got nothing. I cannot comprehend that Connor Bedard is not playing in the NHL right now, because he would have like 1.5 points per game as a rookie. Maybe not 1.5, probably like 1.2 points per game as a rookie. Okay, well, we're simulating ahead more. We're going to go month by month here, finish off January, and then do February, March, April. And yeah, that'll take us to the end of where our scouting goes, for now at least. We're not going to look at the draft class just yet. We're going to wait until kind of we get towards the end of that season. I don't need Gavin Bayreuther. All right, and we're looking a little better there with just 46 points now. We're actually starting to lose some games kind of like I expected. And all right, we'll go up to the end of this leap year in February here, because yeah, I guess 2024 February has a leap year this year. I didn't realize Igor Zamula was out, but okay. Like, Marchessault's just scoring on his own. Like, he scores whenever he wants to, wherever he wants to. He's like, no assist? I don't care. I'm still going to shoot the puck. Whatever. Zamula's looking okay, but he's the only real player with any kind of growth potential on our back end that isn't going to be like off-season, all-performance growth kind of thing. So, yeah, interesting. I would really like Vasiliev to step it up a little more, kind of get over that, or get closer to that point-per-game threshold. If I heard the GM, even though it's not possible, Tyler Johnson's also near a point per game. Yeah, that's interesting, because, like, how our team... Oh, there we go. We're down to the bottom of the division. Let's go. That's what we wanted. You guys can't actually see. I'm realizing now how bad my face cam placement is, but it is all good. We're bottom of the division now, so... We don't need the trade deadline. We can't do anything here. We can't make trades, so keep on going. We'll sit here and watch all of the pop-up big trade notifications show up. Ooh, Vinny Lettieri could be, you know what? We're going to claim him. Reason being, yeah, he's he's only 29, so undrafted though. So yeah, we're absolutely going to snag him off of Dallas, and we did not acquire any first-round picks, because why would we? But let's simulate ahead one more day here, and it'll probably give us... Oh, okay, so no trades happened, apparently. But currently now we are 26, 34, and 4. Absolutely fabulous record to be where we want to be. And we are now only... We're second last now in the league, so that is a good spot to be. Second last. All right, just trust the process. Trust the process. We've only sold 56% of our tickets. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's bad. No, not that. God, we're still winning games. Stop winning games. Yeah. Oh, no, and we lose Vasiliev till March 27th. Okay, well, the tank was real. Bettman, no team tanks. No, we're tanking, Gary. Sorry, we're gonna come out and publicly release that in a statement here. We could be called the Newfoundland Tanks. That would be a fabulous Draft to Glory team name. Is the Tanks? Unfortunately, there is no tank logo in the game. Unfortunately, you guys will see Michael Hegg here. He's a high top 9, so could be a good pick still. But we'll see what happens there with him. And yeah, apart from that, okay, so, ooh, hello. Oh my goodness, hello, Andy Healy. I don't care if he's a grinder or a power forward or what, this dude is going to be getting drafted by us. Guaranteed. 1-year ETA, yes please. Sorry, Gary, we are tanking, yeah. That's the whole point. I'm realizing now how many high top 6 guys I have in here too. This is probably a little overkill, but so be it. That's just how it's gonna go. And you know what? With pick 72, That's going to be real close for us getting in Healy with a 3rd round pick over. Like, we might be able to get some of these high top 6 guys still, whether it be Chernyshov or Gryden or Justin Poirier, or like there are options here. So we will see how it all plays out. But so far, it's looking pretty sturdy here. Even like Cole Hudson's not going to fall, but if he did, he would be a guy I'd look into. Leon Mugli there looks pretty good. And yeah, I told you, Christian Kirsch is going to be a solid goalie too. But yeah, apart from that, there are some other goalies in here that are just like, what's the word I'm looking for? They are simply just real-life goalies that have somewhat decent ratings, I believe. I might be wrong. Oh no, maybe they got drafted in our redraft. Okay, never mind then. Alright. As we continue on here, we continue to win games somehow. We're still bottom of our division with 69 points. There we go, we lose another one. Lose 2 more, actually. And then we get Oleg Vasilyev back, so... looking okay. Ooh, look at this. Look at these 2 guys. They're looking alright. Yeah, Gaudreau and Iafallo are growing quite nicely, actually, so... And I think we have to put Vasilyev on the top line now. At this point, he's got 62 points in 72 games. Like, that is solid for a rookie. So we'll throw him top line and then go nobody? What? Come on. What's going on here? What if we go Blake Lizotte on the top line? That might work. Nope. Also doesn't work. So Marchessault and Vasilyev both do not fit. You would think that would be an easy call there, except for the fact that Zach Benson's played all year as well, as far as I'm concerned. So let's just give it a quick little stop up and see. So you guys can't see it behind my webcam, but the Predators have 69 points in 75 games. The Kings have 62 points in 75 games. The Flyers have 71, and we have 69 in 75. So we're currently trending in at that 3rd overall pick. Unlikely that those other 2 teams catch us based on how bad they've played. Oh my god, Jonathan Marchessault has 92 points. I guess the medium scoring and high sim engine shot frequency is just really complimenting his player build. Because I got nothing else there as far as how he's looking that good so far. And we don't have scouting reports on Tukio or Celebrini, so that's great. Okay, so I'm going to start putting a couple little things here in the comments for you guys. Marchessault is him. He's probably the top scorer in the league right now, if I'm being completely honest. But let's pop in a poll here nice and quickly. Okay. Alright, boom. We're going to post a poll in there for you guys. Go for it. Go for the votes. That's something we want. So, looks like only defenders is going to be the vote so far. We only have 1 vote in so far, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, should be interesting to see what you guys actually pick. Okay, most of you seem to be picking defender. Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough, Peaceful. I mean, to be fair, we're probably not going to win a number 1 overall pick, but you never know. So, excluding that we win a number 1 pick, that's what this poll is for. So, if we're picking 2 or down, that's what this poll is for. So, that's the initial poll, and then I'm going to give you guys a few options as far as what position you end up picking. Yeah, you guys all want to say it depends on where I am. Yeah. Even if we're picking 2 or down, it's more than likely going to be a defenseman. Simply just because of where this is all looking. The other reason being is because I also want to run polls where we're actually doing the draft too. So give you guys like 3 picks and say, hey, we're going to put it on this 2.5-minute timer. You guys pick it. Depends who's available. Yeah, there are a lot of depending things on there. So we'll end the poll for now and just see. I meant defender clicked forward by accident. That is all good, Arvid. So, it seemed like, yeah, most of you guys were leaning towards defenders, which is all good with me. It probably is going to be mainly defenders available in this draft because it is a fairly defensively heavy draft at the start. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, obviously. No guarantees on where we're going to end up, who's going to be picked where. Like, absolutely no guarantees. The only player that I am absolutely certain on here is Andy Healy because he's a one-year ETA low elite. And then apart from that, we'll have to wait and see, obviously. Obviously, if our third-round pick lands around that 70-ish range, then we're going to be golden. I am wondering where... Let's see. Healy's there. Our pick is up in the 60s range, so yeah. Andy Healy is going to be one of the few guys that we are really keyed in on and trying to land. And let's just check. Is Marchessault number one in the league still? He might not be, but he's probably close. Yeah, Tyler Johnson's actually playing really well too. Our undersized forward line is looking really good. Nope, yeah, Marchessault definitely fell down a little ways, but he is still in the race for the Rocket. He's not guaranteed going to get it because Nikita Kucherov scored 51 goals, but yeah, number 3 on that list is pretty darn solid for Mr. Marchessault there. And there you go. Okay, Vasilyev, even with 4 less games played, is sitting number 1 in the rookie scoring. So, yes, you were right. Should be an easy Calder. I love that comment. Marchessault thinks he is him. Marchessault is him, yes. He's him right now on our team. Obviously, we'll see what happens with Vasilyev over the next couple of seasons, because that's probably going to change your guys' whole perception on it. But, we win another 2 games. No. Okay, well, we're really not helping our odds of landing a number 1 pick here. But, as we continue on, we lose to the... Ooh, okay. We lost to the Arizona Coyotes that still exist. Unfortunately, I can't go and relocate other teams in this save, so we're just going to have Arizona forever. Arizona forever, baby! Spoken like a true Gary Bettman supporter. I am not a Gary Bettman supporter, by the way. Just clearing that up with you guys. But yeah, we'll toss Lankinen in the back end there, and we continue to lose, and... lose. Beautiful. All right. We ended the season with 75 points. The LA Kings are the only team with a worse record than us. We'll take it. We will take a number 2 draft lottery odds. Marchessault is the only reason the team wins. You are absolutely correct on that. I'm seeing now, like, the poll popped up properly on the 1. 80% for defenders. We only had 5 votes in there, but that is all good. Jesus, Jonathan Marchessault just had a 98-point season. Oh my god. That is something. That is something else. In what world? In the world where he gets drafted to the Newfoundland Growlers. That is what world. That is the only world. And do we even have a scouting report on our top picks yet? I don't think we do. Yeah, no, we don't. The top 2 guys still don't have scouting reports finished on them. And look at that. Jonathan Kang is indeed an elite defenseman. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get him. We're going to be in that kind of 3 to 7 range kind of area. But I'm going to keep an eye on these 2 guys. DeAndre Turco and Wade Tuzolino both look pretty solid. Healy's obviously going to be a pick. We'll probably try to get Kvasha. And then, yeah, maybe Pentakainen too. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, because you don't know exactly where these guys are going to land. Ooh, Yuri Bobrovsky looks pretty solid too. So there's a potential pick. I cannot trade him for a first rounder. I really wish I could, but we're not going to be that bad, unfortunately. We're gonna play on the edge here a little bit more than you guys probably want me to, but yeah, that is unfortunately the rules here. So yeah. All right, the draft is looking pretty solid so far. We're not done all our scouting yet. We've still got a little bit more to go. But man, if I could trade him for a first rounder, I absolutely would. So. All right, I'm going to sit here and just click around for a couple minutes, guys. That's all you're going to be hearing is me filling out my spreadsheet. I'll even show you guys what it looks like after the fact. but I just need to actually be able to see the screen for now. So yeah, we're gonna just stick with that for now. We ended up 34, 41, and 7, 75 points, and a 32nd place finish. As far as I can see, we were 32nd place. I don't believe anybody else finished below us in that regard. Okay, I thought I hit A. I guess I hit B. How are we doing on season 1 so far? We are an hour and 20 in already. Okay, so these are going to be slightly longer episodes. But obviously we're going to cut out these sections where I'm just like going through inputting all of the stats and everything. So this is kind of downtime for you guys if you need to. Oh man, no, Seattle snuck in. Oh shoot. Okay, so Seattle actually snuck in below us as well. I didn't realize that. So we have the 3rd best odds. But you know, it is what it is. The Kraken and Kings could probably use some top end picks still. Especially the Kings after how their season's gone. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to just get working on this spreadsheet here quickly, guys. It'll take me probably about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you don't really want to sit here and listen to me just click around on the keyboard for a while, then absolutely feel free to go and just take a quick break, get a glass of water, a snack, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Go to the bathroom if you need to. I know I probably need to at this point as well. Who did I miss here? Florida, Detroit, Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Boston. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm just going to be sitting here clicking around on my keyboard for a few minutes because, oh my god, is anybody else realizing just how stacked the Atlantic Division was? Apart from us, like everybody else had at least 84, 85 points, and then there's Newfoundland with 75 right at the bottom. Okay, next division. How about 118 points there for the Devils? That's insane. Edmonton, Vancouver, that was not right. Definitely missed a team or two there. Yeah, Minnesota needs to be in there. Minnesota, Chicago. I missed St. Louis as well. There we go. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Okay. I am just realizing now, guys, I really got to go to the bathroom, so I am going to just jump in here nice and quickly. I have no idea what my stream, there we go. My stream sometimes just like jumps screens into behind where my Xbox is and like what screen my Xbox is on. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump off camera here for a minute, guys. I just gotta go to the bathroom and then I will be right back. But yeah, interesting play out for the first season here. All right, we are back. My apologies, guys. I just had to go to the washroom there quickly. I didn't realize how much coffee I had actually drank this morning, so there we go. Sorry about that. Apologies, guys. Okay, so yeah, we finished very bottom of our division. As far as I can see, we were the worst team in the East. So worst team in the conference even there, actually. And then we're going to punch in all of our player numbers nice and quickly, and then we will punch in all of the league numbers afterwards. So, yes, Marchessault was just absolutely insane. Honestly, though, like, if I kind of get that feeling, though, like, if Jonathan Marchessault didn't play on the Golden Knights, where they're a super structured and like super defensive team, I kind of get that feeling that like there would be an opportunity for him to score closer to that much as long as he had really good line mates. I mean, I don't know if Freddie Gaudreau and Alex Iafallo or even like Tyler Johnson are really like top end kind of guys like that as far as line mates go, which is hilarious, but you know what? We will take the sim results and the finish because we did just fine as far as where I wanted to end up. Yeah, can't really complain about it too much. How about 13 goals and 56 assists for a nice 69 points there from Oleg Vasilyev in 79 games? It's not bad at all. So yeah, I will show you guys what the spreadsheet kind of looks like after you've filled it all in, because it can be a little bit tricky sometimes with some of the team acronyms and stuff like that, where it's just like, okay, why is it done this way? Doesn't make sense for it to be that way, but yeah, that's oh, hold on, I totally just missed all the other forwards below the cut line here. Not that there are many, there's like 3 more, but still. Thomas Nosek and Kiefer Sherwood. Kiefer Sherwood beat the crap out of Quinn Hughes in the playoffs in round 1 on Nashville. I'm just realizing that now. As far as what I saw this year is that Sherwood just bullied Hughes, like, to be completely honest. Van Riemsdyk actually had decent points because he got to play forward for some of the season. That's pretty funny. Also, how did Vinny Desharnais outscore Sean Walker? Like, what just happened there? That's pretty insane. Also, 44 points from Darren Radish is, like, really, really good. Also, Lankinen did not win a single of the 4 games he played. That is the goalie we want in net for next year. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep an eye on Kevin Lankinen because he's probably going to be the guy that we look at. Ooh, and there you go. Oleg Vasilyev has now added elite edges to his repertoire of X factors. So that's why I love this game, is because you just never know exactly what you're going to get. And plus, with elite edges, like, that's going to be awesome for future play. Looks like Jack Hughes was your top scorer this year in New Jersey with 117 points. Nathan McKinnon. Yeah, Nathan McKinnon showed up too, but Connor McDavid finally made an appearance at the end of the season. Yeah, that's crazy. Draisaitl on Edmonton at 106. Connor McJesus with 105. And then Malkin scored 99. Just topping out Marchessault there. That's really funny. That Marchessault was so close to being on that just highest scorers list, and then Marchessault's 3rd on the goal scoring list, so. .48 goals, though, for Marchessault is insane. Yeah, you would think so. So many 20-plus point D-men. Yeah, that is crazy because, like, you know, our defense is good. 89 defense is not a bad rating, but, like, must have been some of the craziest scoring we've ever seen there. So, there we go. Now the chat actually shows up. I have to kind of, like, click and update it every once in a while. I have to leave it open. Otherwise, it just, like, doesn't show up properly sometimes. So, yeah, that is what it is. Maybe we take... Oh, this is fun. Okay. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. Every time I minimize my OBS, it just pops up in the wrong window, so we're just gonna flip this back over. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Now the chat actually pops up properly and everything. All right. Almost done with the scoring numbers here. Patrick Laine somehow scored 47 goals. That's crazy. McKinnon and then Nazem Kadri. Seriously? 44 goals? Okay, that's crazy as well. All right. Take that as you will. I didn't expect him to be that good a goal. I mean, I didn't expect Marchessault to be that good a goal scorer either, but, you know, it is what it is. Oleg Vasilyev tops out Zach Benson by a singular point to hopefully win Rookie of the Year. We'll see. 35 penalty minutes is actually a lot, and the fact that he only took 107 shots is also crazy because he probably could have scored more if he shot the puck more. But your top defenseman this year is Adam Fox. Your top goalie this year is, oh my god, Vasilevsky got a 925. Yeesh. How about Jake Allen with a freaking 915? That's insane. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, the Oilers had 119 points and won their, probably the President's Trophy, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Oilers actually won the President's Trophy. I totally did not punch in the stat numbers there at the end. But, yeah, okay. So, now that we're at this point, we can advance, I think. Oh, yeah, okay. The AHL is also done. That's nice that the expansion mode actually plays out 82 games as well. So we can punch in all of those forward stats. Carson Kuhlman was actually pretty good. 67 points is not bad at all. And then I have got to punch in... Unfortunately, the way the spreadsheet works here is that I have to punch in the percentage numbers for the record and stuff like that. The Huskies did okay. They were 40, 34, and 8. Putting them where exactly? Probably just out of a playoff spot. Quite literally 17th, like just out of a playoff spot in spite of how bad our team looked. That's pretty interesting. Okay. And then we were in the North Division. That's nice. That actually makes sense. All right, the best players this year in the AHL were none of our guys, but we saw... Oh my god, Cutter Gauthier scored 120 points. That's insane. What do you guys think about that? Do I watch basketball? Benson wins Calder, you're probably right. Yeah, you were correct, Red Boy. I'm seeing that comment now. Yeah. Yeah, the 120 points. To be fair, the A normally has 72 games, so they get to play 10 less games. But yeah, Will Smith dominated, Cutter Gauthier dominated. He also just shows up as a fully undrafted player, which is wrong. He's supposed to be a Philadelphia drafted player. But yeah, those are crazy top end stats. I thought our players did well. Incorrect, just completely incorrect. Sean Farrell sims really well in this game for some reason. I don't understand why, but he does. So yeah, Cutter Gauthier just dominated the league. Like, it wasn't even really close. Sean Farrell and Laval was very good though too. And then it got a lot closer. Elias Anderson was very good also in Laval, I would assume. Yeah, 93 points. Dmitry Voronkov in Cleveland also just dominated as well. 41 goals is insane. Cam Atkinson's in Hartford of all places, so that's an interesting one. But yeah, as far as goal scoring goes, Dmitry Voronkov was the top goal scorer, followed closely by Cutter Gauthier, and then this guy, Aiden McDonough, always does really well. I don't know why, but he does. Abbotsford. Like, pretty much not every sim, but probably 9 out of 10 sims I have, he is like one of the top A scorers, which is hilarious. Obe Kubel in Texas is really good, and then Benoit Olivier Gruel in San Diego is also quite dominant, actually. So, all right, 41, 39, 38, 37, 36, 36. Sean Farrell also had 36 points. So, all right, guys, let me just pop over quickly. Yeah, we'll just jump screens here quickly so you guys can all see it. Marcus, you talking about me as far as what? Like I got more facial hair or what? Like what's going? Well, I mean I haven't talked to you in quite a while too. It has been a while for sure. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I mean we are rocking and rolling here with the Draft to Glory series right now. The scoring in the AHL is just absolutely obscene. But yeah, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I can't remember the last time we've actually interacted, but you see a player with 2-bar low elite and a 5-year ETA, get him, he will be a low elite. Okay, interesting hockey visuals. We will definitely take that into consideration. Boston at the bottom of the Atlantic. Okay, what else is going on here? Marshy's going to get mad X Factors. Yeah, Red Boy was saying we should try to get a high shot frequency power forward. I think we're going to wait for Ethan Belchetz. That's going to be the goal. I look older, yeah. I mean, I am. I'm growing facial hair a little more properly now. That's probably part of it. But NHL 19, yeah, that's 4 years. Yeah, it's a. To be fair, I'm 23, so yes. Yeah, that 4 years definitely changes a person a lot in that time of span. What's next after Draft to Glory? I don't know yet, Orca. I'm thinking about it, but this is going to be a fairly decent length series as far as we're probably going to have 25-ish streams in total of this. I mean, it's probably going to be almost a 50-episode series by the time we're actually done. Unless you guys only want to play anything but the Leafs. Yes, Peaceful. I got you. But, yeah, I don't know. Will I do a Utah expansion? Potentially. I mean, it would just be more of a relocation. But, yeah, let me know what you guys want us to do with this series as well. Yeah, do you guys only want us to play until we win one cup? Or do you want us to play the whole 20... Like, do you want me to play the whole 25 years? Or what do you want to happen? Because year one has been a very interesting season. So... Anyways, we are going to advance now. We are ready to go. We've gotten past 1 point here. Oh, sorry. Before we advance, I'm just going to jump in, do a quick little screen switcheroo here. Just going to grab this, slide it over, pop the screen over, and then... maybe like 10 years as far as like 10 seasons, Arvid, is what you're saying? I don't know if we'll have our team fully built in 10 years. That's the only thing. We'll be close, but I just don't know if it's going to be perfectly done. Okay, so here, guys, I'm going to show you this nice and quickly, just how the spreadsheet should look when you're actually done filling it out. So this is what the spreadsheet should look like. This is year one finished. You got captains. You slap a C or an A in brackets beside them. Apart from that, all the teams should slot in more or less exactly where they are. If not, you just hit this, goes equals, and then say, I mean, Chicago obviously made it here, but say Edmonton's playing like St. Louis instead of Chicago, you'd go equals, and then St. Louis, boom, done. Same thing as far as Arizona wouldn't be playing Vegas, they would be playing Chicago, so you go like that kind of thing. So that's how that works. Punching all the numbers here. I like to bold when my players actually finish somewhere in the top end. You're struggling with salary cap issues, but your good players have expensive contracts. What should you do? You have two options there, Orca, as far as what to do. As far as either you go and get league minimum guys on your bottom half your roster, like for your current situation, you want Islanders franchise mode next. That's interesting. I know Tugi just started a 1999-2000 Islanders franchise mode, so that one's kind of taken, not really taken, but Arvid, yes, Rule 85 didn't work. Okay, so at that point, yeah, you either have to offer sheet and trade the other guys, or you have to pick between all of your expensive players and pick one or two and be like, you're gone, pull the Toronto Maple Leafs as far as what's probably going to happen here. But yeah, this is how the spreadsheet should work, guys, just as far as what it should look like when you're done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a storyline section here. If you want to write anything, like you'd be like, Vasilyev snubbed for Calder in spite of leading rookies in scoring, or something like that. Like you can write little storylines like that, or something along those lines. So we'll see. Like I don't know what's actually going to happen, obviously, but yeah, we'll pop back over to the live screen here. And then I gotta just switch my screen back because we're switching between inputs here. So, yeah, the date, that is a good tip, Arvid. Very, very well done. As far as, yeah, if you go the day between the draft and the re-sign phase, so if we like look all the way down here, if you're looking for a spot to sign your players, you get it right here, right in this day on the 24th is when you offer the contracts. Okay, so now that we're done the season, we're good to simulate right up to mid-May, and then we'll do our last round of scouting. So yeah, let's continue on here, guys. But we are going to cut this video right at, like we're going to cut the live stream for the video right at the draft lottery pretty much, so like the day before the lottery happens. So I'll do like a little outro and stuff, and then we'll do another intro before we actually do the draft lottery, just so it's there for you guys and it's going to look a little cleaner. But yeah, we'll see what kind of X factors Marchessault gets. Or yeah, you just resign them during the regular season. That is also another good tip. And okay, we are almost in through to May here. I think we're going to want to stop up right about there. Probably the 13th or 14th was the date. Arizona's in the conference finals. Jesus Christ. And Columbus. Oh my god. Okay. Man, oh man. What's going on here? The Arizona Coyotes are having a season to remember. Utah's going crazy. You were correct. Utah is going crazy. So, all right. Playoffs here so far. This is what it's looking like. This is insane. Columbus beat Tampa in Game 7. That's ridiculous. But, yeah, oh man. Okay, let's take a look at the draft class here again, because this is where we got to finish off the scouting. But yeah, there's your Macklin, Celebrini, and then Mika Tukio looks pretty solid, honestly. But he is defensive, so probably not the guy we're going to want to go for at the end of the day. And yeah, we'll see where everybody else lands. We're not going to have a Brandzig Nygard here. Nygard, however you say his name. We're not going to have a scouting report on him because he's in the Allsvenskan League where we don't have a scout. Same with Linus Eriksson, which for all of you watching, those guys are probably going to be medium top 6 players, both of them, so that's fine. And then we've got lots of other guys in here that look quite good. Cameron Sommers is a new player. I don't recognize him. But yeah, this Andy Healy guy is going to be one of the few that we want to get just like a potential, or sorry, just a play style on, see what kind of play style he actually fits. And then apart from that, I don't know how many other really good picks we're going to find in here. Klein actually looks pretty good, so that's maybe a goalie we'll snag. Apart from that, we're still waiting on Tuzolino. Ooh, hello. Wade Tuzolino, how you doing there, buddy? So yeah, we're going to scout Wade Tuzolino for sure. He's in the Central. Bjorn Hansen looks okay too, so maybe he'll be decent. Yuri Bobrovsky is very possibly a guy we'll take. Magnus Backman, maybe another guy. And then DeAndre Turco as well. Potential guys. We don't know if we're going to get them for sure or not yet. We'll have to see kind of where they land. This guy has an X Factor? No, he doesn't. Okay, that makes more sense. Hold on a second. Slaney. Probably going to be like a high backup, more than likely, at that round. Koltsov looks okay. Same with Pentakainen. Anybody else? Kasha. Yeah, okay, so we got guys that potentially look really good. We're going to get scouting reports on all of those guys done. And worst case scenario, we get a Camden Campagna instead of any of those guys for like our 7th round pick. But yeah, that's about as far as we're going. So let's actually go in and do the proper scout reports here for the end of this draft. And yeah, just see who we need to scout still. So obviously the whole top end is all good. We are done scouting as far as we get to go right up to the draft now. So I hope you guys are ready, because we are going to finish off simulating through here. And as we do so, we're going to get right up to the draft lottery, pretty much. So we'll simulate another couple of days. I'll probably have to stop and just punch in the Stanley Cup Finals. Arizona made the Cup Finals. They beat Vancouver. Oh my God. Do they win? No, they lose to the Rangers. All right, so there you go. You have your what's the word? You have your playoff winners there, the New York Rangers and the Providence Bruins. In real life, Lotto soon as well, absolutely. All right, and yeah, we're just going to hold off for a second. I'm just going to punch in those playoff series stats, because once those are done, then we are absolutely ready for the lottery. Well, actually, there is also retirement too, but retirement happens after the lottery. Individual awards. Go figure. Cutter Gauthier is going to have a plethora of awards after that 120-point season he was able to put up. Voronkov won the goal scoring, though, but I get the feeling we're going to have a lot of Cutter Gauthier here. Lassie Thompson, though, in Belleville. Won the Eddie Shore because, best defenseman. Boquist. I'm just punching in all of the awards here, guys, because again, it takes a hot minute. John Ludwig and Wilkes-Barre Scranton on the Yannick Dupree. That's interesting. All right, and then as far as NHL awards go, Hughes Draisaitl wins the Hart. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Adam Fox wins the Norris. Go figure. Jasper Bratt gets the Lady Bing. And there it is. We get absolutely screwed. Did I ever predict that or what? Oh my goodness. Somebody else predicted it too. Who predicted that in the chat? Yeah. Peaceful predicted. Somebody else predicted. It might have just been Peaceful again, but yeah, no, it was Peaceful. Peaceful called it. He's like, Benson wins Calder. It's plus minus. Yeah, it's so stupid. Plus minus is the deciding factor. Like, come on, how does that work? Like, really now? Really? All right, Vezina, obviously Vasilevsky. He had such an insane year in Tampa. I would expect nothing less. Oh, Vinny, let's go. Vinny Desharnais wins the Bill Masterton. Definitely not what we were expecting. Vinny's huge. What a man. That's crazy. Vinny Desharnais gets he's the only player on our team that gets an award. Absolute robbery. Highway robbery on Vasilyev, though. Cannot believe that's actually what just happened, and Vinny Desharnais wins an award. What the hell? That's so strange. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, I guess, right? Oh man. What a hilarious sequence of events. Okay, so now that we are done the awards, obviously Kucherov won the Rocket. We determined that already. But, yeah, we're rolling in here. We're having quite a live stream. So, we're now 2 hours into the live stream. We might be going 2.5, maybe. I don't think we'll go 3 because the draft's going to go fairly quick. But, If we win another number one overall pick again, that would be insane. Let's just look at the progress reports quickly first, because, yeah, this is what we wanted to see. 91 rated Jonathan Marchessault. Oh, my goodness. Look at all of those X factors. Oh, he got yoink and a quick pick. Like, he only had close quarters in 1T before, but then he added big tipper, yoink, and 1T. And then no other X factors there, but, like, Iafallo, man. Yeah, he should have had a gold X factor, which is insane. I don't know how he doesn't. But look at some of the growth on this team. This team might actually be good in a few years, which is a scary thought because we want to win more picks, obviously. But, wow, okay. And then you know that this team will underperform next year because they're better. So, all right. I think we are good to go for advancing a little further here. I just need to figure out exactly. Do you guys know exactly when the lottery date is? Because I do not. I believe it's like the day before retiring player. So we're gonna go 2 weeks up on the sim. Actually, maybe a little bit less than that, just to play it safe. And yeah, okay. So that's where we're marking it. That's where we're good for now. Thank you guys all on the edited version for watching this video. I appreciate it. It helps support the channel a lot. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and hit notifications, and make sure that you don't miss the next video, because that's when we're going to hit this lottery, and then of course the draft and re-sign phase. And yeah, it's going to be a big one here. But yeah, day before retirement is the draft lottery, so we will get to that in just a second. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.